The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 8th of April, 2025. And as always, you're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Mum, can you take me to Reburger?
Sure I can, son.
Reburger.
Yeah, good stuff. G'day, Muggy. How's life,
Going
mate?
pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Isn't it great? Isn't it great, fellas, to be alive?
Absolutely, it's great.
Sure.
What do you reckon, Jace? You liking
Well,
it, man?
I think the alternative's not very good.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Well, I mean, it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. That's
you know,
the thing.
That is the thing.
This is the thing, Keyzie. We don't know, brother.
Totally, fellas. It's really good points you're making.
Hey, Keyzie.
What's up, brother?
How you going, man?
Yeah, pretty good actually, fellas. Considering it's a bit wet and moody here in Auckland anyway. I'd love to know how it is where you are in New Zealand, 3483. But despite this, I'm in a good mood.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great, man. And you're clean shaven. You've been filming today. God, you're looking good, Keyzie.
Thanks, Jase. You look really great as well. You got a hat on.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I generally wear a hat, but I was trying to give myself a fade today, and it didn't quite work out. So I'm going to be wearing a hat for a little while now.
Did you actually try and cut your own hair?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the barber or the hairdresser?
Well,
look, you've
had
triggered him.
I've had a little chat to Pugs, and we think we're going to do that. I'm going to get a proper fade.
Oh.
Yes. Hey, but listen, big show ahead, fellas.
Big show.
Huge show, Jace. Another chance to get yourself in the draw to join us in BRISSY for NRL Magic Round. I think we're going to have Des Dalgetty on the line later too, which is exciting.
Yeah, there's a bit of weather heading down Levin way there. Are we going to have that Reburger sting in the next hour?
The Reburger, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah,
Just
wait.
checking. Got it, because it's sick.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
There's a red hot chili peppers.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Simple Minds there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time, 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. Fellas, geez, a funny thing happened to me on Friday night.
What was it?
I was going to mention it.
shocker.
I was going to mention it yesterday, but then I forgot because I was thrown off by daylight savings, and I was a little bit discombobulated. You know what I mean? Anyway, on Friday night I got home and we had our little sort of takeaway that we have on a Friday night. It's Uber night. Uber
Uber Eats.
takeaways, Uber Eats.
Yeah, sure.
On a Friday night, and then I said to my wife, as I always do, after a meal, "What's our sweet treat tonight, my love?"
Yum.
That's so cool, man.
Do you do that every
Yeah.
night? Every day you're eating lollies.
Without fail, Mogi. Without fail. It's a little joke we have. What's the sweet treat tonight, my love? And anyway, she said, I got your favourite.
Insulin.
And I went, that's great. What is it? And she dropped a little bag in my lap there, and it was hazelnut praline eggs. And I was like, what? What the hell? I've never heard of those before. And she was like, I thought they were your favourites. And I went, hazelnut praline eggs? I've never heard of them, darling. And she went, that's weird. I thought they were your favourites. I mean, don't get me wrong, I ate the whole packet. But it got me thinking, fellas. It got me thinking, what is the best sort of lolly after dinner treat?
Sorry, are you asking what is the best lolly in New Zealand? Is that what you're asking?
Well,
is that what you're asking?
For us, it's after dinner, but it could be any time of day. What is the best lolly treat?
Are you doing vanilla radio right now?
Yes. You guys are crazy.
You've got to be kidding me.
What do you think, New Zealand?
Vanilla radio.
What?
And the funny thing was, because I posted it on the chat there. Well, you guys saw that, eh? There's a few laugh emojis and stuff.
Dog.
And then Mogi posted a little treat with licorice and chocolate, I think, in it. And I went, I would have a bar of that, Mogi. I can't do licorice for a start.
Well, to be fair with you, Jace, the wife brought that.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. And same as your situation, man. And honestly, I wouldn't eat it myself either, except for the fact that it was there.
Sure. Yeah.
That's so relatable, Mogi.
Yeah, thanks, man. What about you, Keyzie? You're an animal and an absolute pig when it comes to lollies.
Sorry, I thought we were doing vanilla radio.
Have?
I thought we were doing vanilla radio here, not nasty radio. When I eat lollies, we'll eat chocolate.
Sure.
Whitaker's chocolate.
Oh, of course, because your wife has a little secret stash, doesn't she?
She actually does have a secret
Yeah.
stash. Weird that you remember that.
Yeah.
So, Vanilla Radio New Zealand, what's your favourite lolly? 3483, what's the best lolly in the world? And then we'll chat a bit about that, read a few texts, give out some vouchers.
Yeah.
What's your favourite, Jase?
Well, hazelnut praline eggs are top of the list right now.
Oh, man.
Unbeknownst to me.
You're crazy,
You know what
man.
I mean? Oh, they're so sweet and yummy.
Yeah. 3483.
What about you, Keyzie?
Remember, I'm a pig and I've got a little stash, remember? Bogey said it before. 3483, keep the text coming through. You get yourself $50 Reburger voucher. To be honest, one thing I wish that they still had was tangy fruits in the little pottles.
Oh, yeah, it was so
at the
good.
cinema.
weren't
That was
they?
so good, man.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
delicious.
Quite like an M&M. You know, a little bowl
Love
of
an M&M.
M&Ms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peanut or regular?
I don't like peanut. I like just your regular chalky ones. Of course, my grandparents, they like the hard-boiled kind of
Eggs.
lollies.
Oh, lollies.
You know?
Yeah.
Your Hershey's.
Werther's Originals?
Yes, your Werther's.
Macintosh toffee.
Macintosh, of course, egg and cream.
Ah, so
now
good.
you're talking.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Smashing Pumpkins there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 24 minutes past 5 o'clock. But now it's time for... You guys are crazy.
You've got to be kidding me.
What do you think, New Zealand?
Vanilla Radio.
What?
Today we're having Lolly Chat. Just what is the best lolly treat, fellas?
This is some great vanilla radio, Jase.
It's
I'm loving
beautiful, isn't it?
You know, if other vanilla radio stations thought of this sort of stuff, man, they'd have a field day
Oh,
on
my
it.
God.
Absolutely.
Like, check out this text on 3483. G'day, fellas. Peanut slab.
That's not a lolly.
It's not a lolly, really, is it?
It's a chocolate bar.
Do you like licorice all sorts?
Some of them.
Yeah.
What do you mean some of them? Don't they all taste the same?
I kind
I
of
like
find
the
them a
different
bit...
colours.
Yeah, I find them a bit sweet.
I like the orange ones.
Oh, yeah.
This is... G'day, fellas. What's your thoughts on jet planes? Cheers.
Love a jet plane.
Yeah, I don't mind a jet plane. But you know what the problem with the jet planes is these days, Jace?
What's that,
And I think
mate?
you might have mentioned this earlier on. They're different.
They're so different. Do you remember the old milk bottle?
Oh, funny you mentioned that. Text here on 3483. G'day, fellas. Do you remember the old milk bottle?
They don't taste like milk anymore.
They don't.
Can I say that? I'd also like to say that hard jubes are good eating.
Jubes.
I like a tube with a sort of crusty sugar coating.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I tell you what I'm partial to. A Jaffa.
That's so good, Hoyte J.
And I suck them.
You suck a Jaffa.
I suck. You know, some people just crunch like you would, Mogi. You'd crunch straight through it.
He'd have a 10 in his
But
hand.
I suck them.
You suck the Jaffas.
Yes.
suck 'em hard?
I suck them hard.
G'day, fellas. What's your view on lollipops? Cheers. Ben.
Nah.
No, none whatsoever.
None.
Is it the stick? You don't like having a stick hanging out your mouth?
I don't like the lolly part.
Ah.
I don't like the lolly part either. They used to have one back in the day that had a whistle in it. That was pretty cool.
They were sick.
Just on that, there was one that I used to enjoy that had a bit of sherbet in the middle of it. Like a sherbet fizz powder. So you'd suck hard.
yeah.
And then once you got through to the sort of centre, the sherbet fizz would come out.
Yeah.
You'd
What about
love-
Jace? You'd love this one, man.
Oh.
And Keyzie, this would be one for you as well. An odd fellow. An odd fellow.
I found them too big for my mouth.
Oh, you get it in there.
You'll find a way, man.
You get an odd fellow in there.
I would, but
if
you know,
I had
I'd
an
have to
odd fellow-
really open up the old jaws there.
If I had an odd fellow and I was like, get this in your mouth, I think you'd find a way to get the odd fellow in your
You
mouth.
get the old fella in there.
Oh, I'd get it in there.
G'day, fellas. Gummy bears.
Nah.
Oh, I don't mind a gummy bear. Sour gummy bear.
Yeah? Hello, fellas. Do you guys like snakes? I love them. Cheers. Daryl.
I tell you what, my wife is partial to a snake.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Here they come. Try time. Holy cow.
Show in BRISSY for the NRL Magic Round.
Is there anyone out there?
Let's go to the phones.
If you don't know what Magic Round is, it is every single NRL team, except for one, playing every single game at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane over 3 days. Every fan in Australia is there. All the Wars fans head over. You've all got your rugby jerseys on. It is brilliant. And boystrip.co.nz have given us a few spots to give away. Joining the big show over there. Free accommodation, free flights as well.
How good, fellas. How good. Really looking forward to it, actually. G'day, Alex, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, bloody good, you mad bastard. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Hey, Alex, what's your favourite lolly?
Oh, I can't go past the sour gummy, I'd have to say.
The old sour gummy. I like it.
Yeah.
Tell me, Alex, what do you do for a crust?
Oh, I work up in a ski field.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
Jeez, what do you do in the middle of summer, mate? You'd have bugger all on.
Oh, you know it. Try and keep busy, just waiting for a bit of precipitation.
Yeah, good
precipitation,
mate.
yeah.
Hey, tell me, Alex, who would you take if you were to win?
Oh, a couple of boys would be battling out, I'd say. We'll see what they bring to the table, that's for sure.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Stay on the line there and old Puckson and Studio B will look after you. G'day, Melissa. How's life?
Good. G'day, fellas.
G'day, Melissa. Hey, what's your favourite lolly?
I'd have to go a pineapple one.
Oh, yeah,
you
pineapple.
love it.
Yeah, I like
Hey,
that.
Can you tell me, Melissa, have you ever chucked them in the freezer?
Yep, definitely. I've got a few lolly fans at home, and they're partial to a frozen treat.
Hey, can
so
I give you
good.
a little tip, actually, Melissa, on that front? Have you ever chucked a Buzz Bar in the freezer?
I have not.
Oh, you should try it, man. It's
Actually,
delish.
Melissa, just a little tip from me, man. Have you ever put a perky nana in the freezer?
Percy Nana? No.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What about a spearmint chew?
I'm gathering you like to freeze the soft fillings.
What
Yeah,
about a
yeah,
caramel chew?
No, I haven't done a caramel chew either.
No,
Hey,
good
Melissa,
Lord.
just quickly, man, what's your favourite rugby league team?
Oh, I think we'd have to go to Wars all day.
Yeah, good on you, Melissa, your backbone. You wait on the line as well, and Puck's Arm will look after you. G'day, Jacob, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, she's bloody good, mate. How about you boys?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Do you
good.
like a jube, Jacob?
What's that?
Do you like a jube?
Like the lolly?
I'm pretty impressed with the juice, Chase.
Yeah, good, man, good.
Is it raining where you are, man?
No, I've just got you on the hands-free because I've driven past the copper, eh?
Rich guy, yeah, you got the
yeah.
hands free.
Yeah,
Wow,
rich
flash
guy.
guy.
Hey, Jacob, what do you do for a crust, mate?
Oh, I'm just a humble chippy, mate.
Backbone.
A humble
man.
backbone.
Backbone of this country, bloody chippies. Hey, who are you going to take with you, Jacob?
Oh, I don't know. We'll probably have to get a bit of a fight type going between the flat, eh? See who's
Yeah, I reckon.
up for it the most.
Last man standing.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, eh?
Hey,
Yeah.
Jacob, just quickly, man, do you like putting pineapple lumps in your freezer, man?
What? Say it again?
Nah, don't even worry about it, man. You're in the draw. Good on you, mate. That was good stuff, fellas. The trip is less than a month away.
That's unbelievable.
It's bearing down on us, isn't
Far
it?
out.
Absolutely bearing down on us.
Second to the 4th of May.
And then after that, of course, we've got our live show, which is terrifying.
Oh, the big show
Oh, no,
night
that's
culture.
exciting, Mogi. Geez, we've got some good ideas.
God, I'm glad we agreed to all this.
Yeah. Here's Talking Heads.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Australian Crawl there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time 4:48. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Yeah,
Good,
great.
thank you.
Bloody marvellous. Hey, I'm excited tonight, just to let you know, so the finale of White Lotus, which is a show I was casting, that news was broken, I guess, by the media, actually Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, because
Broke
you wanted
that
to keep
news.
it under wraps, didn't you, a little
Well,
bit?
yeah. I mean, you got to be careful, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
I've had experiences before where it hasn't gone well, but yeah, I never say anything about anything until it's on the TV screen.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Sure.
my policy.
Sure.
And now, of course, it's all over my Wikipedia page, which I sort of check out every 2-3 days or whatever. HBO announced in early 2024 that Minogue would be joining the cast of The White Lotus for its third season. No big deal, Jase.
Sure.
Jobs come and jobs go. But
they do.
Viewing party tonight. Looking forward to watching it. Got a whole bunch of friends and family coming over. Obviously, you guys are coming over, so it's exciting.
And so just because obviously the episode is out and people might have seen it, you're trying desperately to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Even though you were a part of filming.
Yeah.
And so we're just saving it for tonight and we'll do a full debrief tomorrow.
Yeah, full debrief tomorrow. In the meantime, fellas, in the meantime, I started watching another show.
Yeah.
I started watching it. It's called Mobland, and it's got Tom Hardy,
Yes.
Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan,
Yes.
and Paddy Considine, who I generally love as an actor. He's a bit of a wet blanket in this. But it's a Guy Ritchie thing.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been good for about 30 years.
I agree.
This is better than most of his tripe. I've only watched a couple of episodes. The last one was really entertaining. But the trouble, I think he casts friends or something, or mates' kids or something like that. Because you've got Tom Hardy there, who's amazing. And then he's in scenes with these guys that are just like, it's an embarrassment. It's embarrassing.
I've got to say, because I was going to say, I've never been a big Pierce Brosnan fan.
No, I'd agree.
I don't really rate him very highly as an actor, and I don't like Guy Ritchie's stuff.
Well, hang on, just on Guy Ritchie, right? Because this is interesting. So, Lock, Stock. Did you enjoy Lock, Stock?
Love Lock, Stock. Love Snatch.
You love Snatch?
Yeah.
I love Snatch.
What about Rock and Roller?
Nah, that was not great. Now they said that was a return. That was a return to form for him. It was an okay film. It was
fine.
It was nothing compared to Lock, Stock, or Snatch.
Yeah,
and I don't like the sort of filming style that's very juddery and jarring. It just begins to get deep inside my goat.
You get a bit woozy.
Well,
don't
I get
you,
a bit
mate?
seasick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because he directed like their Sherlock Holmes, a couple of movies with Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah,
and they're kind of entertaining, but the filming and stuff was all over. That was shaking and it made me feel sick. That's why.
Credit where credit's due. I did like that Sherlock Holmes movie.
Yeah, brilliant. But the action scenes, very shaky.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer to just snatch.
Just on us coming over tonight, by the way, was I on salads or meats there, Mogi?
You're on the meats.
Oh,
Keyzie, you're on the cheeses.
Oh, really? Because I bought a salad.
Yeah, and Pugsan's on the connies.
Pugsan's bringing... Do we need connies? This is exciting, though. I've never been to like a premiere of a show that a friend is in. You know what I mean? So it's bloody exciting.
Yeah. Well, it was actually Jase's idea, because normally you like to just quietly watch these things by yourself. But as you say, Jase, it's good to celebrate.
It is. Celebrate the successes, man.
So full debrief tomorrow, fellas?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Keen.
In the meantime, bit of Pearl Jam.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time, 5 minutes to 5 o'clock. Plenty coming up after 5 o'clock, by the way. We've got some Reno chat.
We do. Also, we've got some tornado chat.
Wow.
And we might be getting our farming correspondent, Des Dalgetty, on the line too, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, very excited, man. All that after 5 o'clock.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How's Tuesday treating you? Hey?
Totally, man.
You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away at Reburger today.
Reburger.
I feel sick.
Reburger.
Fully sick.
Yeah, it's good. That's
This is
really
going
good.
off,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Okay?
totally.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are going to love that.
Yeah.
Don't forget 3483. We are creating a backbone burger, which will hit Reburger stores around New Zealand. Text through any ideas you've got on 3483. Win yourself $50 Reburger voucher.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that, actually, fellas.
Why is that?
Well, I just like I mean, Reburgers are fantastic straight off the bat, but I think a backbone Reburger is going to be top notch.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it as well. I am a little bit concerned about your guys' chat about sauces.
Right.
You're
Sure.
chatting about getting some spicy sauces in there, and I just think,
You just want
come on, guys.
standy.
You just want like your tamati, your aiolis.
Yeah, just a standy old, run-of-the-mill stink sauce. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
it's all open for debate,
well, this is
Mogi.
the thing.
you know?
Well, the issue is that Reburger doesn't know how to do stink sauce.
No, that's true, Keyzie. You got me there, brother. And also, I would say it's not up to us; it's up to the audience.
Indeed.
You know.
3483. Get those texts coming through.
Here's a bit of Run DMC and Aerosmith.
The The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Wallflowers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show Tuesday afternoon. We've got some breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Didadoosh.
Fellas, sad news. Mogi's hometown of Levin has been hit by a tornado.
Yeah.
That is sad news. Hope everyone's okay.
Everyone is okay so far. No reported major injuries or anything, so that's great. However, there have been reports. It happened just before 8 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
There have been reports of roofs being ripped off,
Yeah.
fences being toppled, and trampolines being launched with one landing on top of a house.
Wow.
I know.
Really?
Sounds quite comical.
Wouldn't it be funny if you were on it?
No,
That
totally.
would have been shocking.
Yeah,
No,
it would have been
totally.
terrible.
No, I feel bad saying,
Yeah, you shouldn't make light of it, Keyzie.
no, that's my bad. Some trees were uprooted,
Oh, yeah.
blocking State Highway 1.
That's the main road.
Oh,
Interestingly, you guys will recall there was a similar thing that happened in Mungawhai just recently as well. There was a tornado up there, and I was speaking to my mother-in-law. Terrifying, Mogi. Terrifying.
Yeah, it is. It can be scary, and it's not just a tornado itself. It's always surrounded by horrendous weather outside of
Exactly that. Yeah.
that. And often you can get 1, 2, or 3 tornadoes back to back to back.
The scariest thing I ever experienced tornadoes was when I was in the eye of the tornado.
Yeah.
Because you survive the tornado and then it's very calm.
In the middle of it.
In the middle of it. You can see like blue skies.
Yes.
And you go, it's all over. But no,
beautiful.
You're in the eye of the tornado.
is that where the saying "in the eye of the storm" comes
Yeah,
from?
yes, it is, Keyzie.
And Eye of the Tiger.
Isn't that a song?
As well, they named the song after the Eye of the Tiger. Yeah.
Which is
And also, Jase, that was where you got biffed around, didn't you? And you had to, because you get thrown for kilometres.
Right.
Absolute bloody miles. Where were you, Jase? Where was that tornado?
Oh, where was that? That was Rotorua.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
But you landed in Kaitaia.
Exactly. But key to this whole thing, the thing I remembered was when I landed was to go loosey-goosey.
You got to go loosey-goosey, Keyzie.
and roll into it. So
You
that
just got to roll.
You
Yeah.
cannot be stiff in a tornado.
No way.
You're in a world of pain if you're stiff in a tornado.
Yeah. You got to go limp, Keyzie.
Yeah, right. That's good stuff,
Loosey-goosey.
fellas. Residents described hearing a massive thunderclap. Their homes were shaking, trees flying past.
Yeah, flying past what?
Like the house and that. You know what I mean? Like flying past them wherever they were.
Oh.
The people, the
But
eyewitnesses.
some people, it wouldn't have flown past them. It would have happened over there and then gone over there a little bit.
That's right. So it wouldn't have flown past them.
No.
But this particular eyewitness tree obviously flew past
Flew
them.
past.
Funny you should
Yeah.
say that because a mate who lives in Levin rang me and said, having said that, I didn't see any trees flying past.
What was your mate's name?
Pardon?
But that was in the paper, was it?
Yeah, this is in
Goes
the
to
paper,
show.
Jace.
You can't believe everything you read, can you, Jase?
Nah, well,
Exactly.
no, but
Because
that's
your
not.
mate didn't see a tree flying past at all.
Which isn't to say that there weren't trees flying past.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. It sounds like you are trying to say that.
Well,
There
no,
were-
he was saying, just incidentally, by the way, Jace, BTW,
I didn't see any trees.
I
flying
didn't
past.
see any trees flying past.
Right.
But he was smashed off his head, so he probably wouldn't have noticed even if he did.
Right, okay. Well, look,
Yeah.
all we're saying here from the Big Show is we hope everyone's safe down there. And in fact, we're actually going to get in touch with a friend of the show who lives down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old Des Dalgetty's down there. We had a question come through here on 3483. Do you think the Levin tornado fixed everybody's cross eyes? Which is a bit rough.
You'll be seeing these fellas soon, eh? Mogi live,
Not
mate.
long, mate.
Yeah.
Not long,
Not
mate.
long at all. Here's Oasis.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show.
So good, eh? Ziggy Stardust.
Yes, so good.
Hey,
He is.
fellas, if people that were listening earlier will know that we did some breaking news around a tornado that hit Levin.
It's devastating, man. I'm obviously from Levin, and you just hope everybody's safe down there.
Absolutely.
And one of those people down there, turns out, is our farming correspondent, Des Dalgetty, who lives down there.
He does. He's out Kawayu Road. He owns about 9 billion hectare out
wow.
there. Yeah. He runs pretty deep, old Des.
Well, let's have a yarn to him, eh, fellas?
Yeah, let's do it.
The Big Show's rural correspondent, Des Dalgetty.
G'day, Des. How you going?
Yeah, g'day, Jason. How are you,
Yeah,
mate?
yeah, very well, Des. We actually wanted to check in first and foremost, make sure you're okay down there in Levin. She's been some pretty crazy weather, mate.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. You hear about that, did you?
We did.
It's in the news,
Yeah.
Des.
Jeez, is it?
Yeah.
You're famous down here, eh? You know, it's bloody blind Kale, I tell you what, I looked out the window before and my bloody cat's gone past the bastard here and you know, she's pretty windy, eh? And it's raining a bit as well, of course, and a few lightning strikes and that, eh? But half of the course down these ways.
Well, no, I don't know if it is. Sorry, Des Dalgetty. Keyzie here, man. Hope you're well.
Hang on, mate. Sorry, I was there, you, Christopher.
Yeah, it's me, Christopher. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, going all right, mate. But bloody rough day, though, eh? As I was saying, with the weather there, eh?
Yeah,
I was driving along the old Hippotangi Straight and the bloody caravan flipped over and burst into flames.
What? Sorry.
You know, par for the course down there.
Well, sorry, Des. I don't know if it is par for the course in Levin because a tornado hit Levin today. It's not just windy and raining.
No, mate. No, it's fine, mate. It's just weather, eh? You know, people get a bit carried away, all these bloody greenies and that, eh? Banging on about climate change, this thing, climate change, that. It's bloody standard, mate.
Well, I was going to say just on that front, actually, Des, because you've been farming a long time, you would have seen all sorts of weather in your time. So you're saying you're not a believer in this whole climate change fiasco?
Is that you, Jason?
Yeah, it's me, Des.
Yeah, nah, I don't believe in any of it, eh, mate? You stick around long enough and you start seeing patterns, mate, and that's... I'll tell you what, man. It's par for the course, eh? It really is.
Sorry.
It's par for the course.
Sorry, Des.
One day it rains, the next day it's sunny. I mean, cry me a bloody river.
It's just weather, isn't it, at the end of the day, isn't it, Des?
End of the day and the start of the day as well, Jason, it's just weather. Speaking of that,
you can't escape it.
If you guys could do something about that bloody daylight savings, I'd be forever in your debt because I'm over it.
G'day, Des. It's Mogi here. I just wanted to know, what's it like with
is that you, Michael?
Yeah.
You're from down these ways, aren't you, mate? You're from down on the fin. Hey, they miss you down here. You're a backbone, eh?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You're a backbone.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Ain't ya?
Yeah.
Ain't ya, Michael?
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah.
you're a backbone, eh?
Backbone. Yeah, backbone.
Yeah, you get it, man.
Mike, did you want to ask your question still, or are you all good?
Oh, no, that'll do, me.
Anyway, Chris, I tell you, just a word to the wise, mate. Just be careful, eh? You got to be bloody careful, eh, with these bloody tornadoes, eh? But I will tell you this. Par for the course, eh?
Yeah.
It's par
for the course.
Go. My missus is hanging on to a bloody lamppost.
Oh, yeah.
Blowing down the road.
All right, thanks, Des.
Thanks, Des.
Yeah, look after the missus, man.
Oh, God, it's always great chatting to Des Dalgetty, eh? He's always...
Well, he's soul of the earth, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, fellas,
you're still there, Des.
Got to go. It's looking pretty bad out there. She's got terrible grip, I tell you what. Hey, fellas,
Yeah?
I can tell you that from experience.
Hey.
Oh, it's good, Des. All right, mate. Well, you're free to go.
Make sure you're careful down there, Des.
He's
All right.
okay.
All right.
He's an interesting
I'll
character.
put the kettle on there, will I?
Yeah, righto, Des. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see you, Des. Your
Oh,
wife.
no, the wife. Shit.
Okay.
Oh, you get look after your wife there, Des.
All right.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Metallica there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, the time 5:51 now. I think it's fair to say, fellas, every now and then there's a bit of controversy in the Radio Hauraki studios. Some filthy bastard leaving behind cups and stuff like that, you know, rubbish on the floor, that sort of carry on. Food stuffs, for example.
Yes.
100%. But we've solved all those. They were all Hoyte J.
They're mostly me.
A new one has arisen, and if you head to the Radio Hauraki Instagram page, Pugs, is it on the Facebook as well? If you head to the Radio Hauraki Instagram account, is it on the Facebook as well? Don't know. Just for people that don't have Instagram, you know.
Yeah,
You'll
sure.
see a photo of the Radio Hauraki announcer desk with a crap load of hair all over it. It looks like someone has, you know, trimmed their downstairs and then taken a towel with pubes all through it and just dumped it on the desk.
Yeah.
It is unquestionably one of the most bizarre deposits we've had in the studio.
From memory, and I'm only operating off memory now because I saw it yesterday. It looked like shavings.
Yes, it looked like trimming a beard.
Yeah,
perhaps.
that's right. It did, and not with a razor, but with clippers.
With clippers, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
It's,
it is on Facebook, apparently.
It is
Radio
an out of
Hauraki.
it one.
Yeah. And so that was just...
It's absolute animal behaviour.
It is.
Can I
Absolutely
say
it is.
that? It's bad enough for the cups and all that sort of stuff, as you say, Jess, but coming in here and cutting your hair on the desk and knowing what you've done,
Yes.
and then leaving, it just screams.
It's disgusting.
You know.
Who does it scream, Nogie?
But also, fellas, consider this. What kind of animal comes
Thank
into
you.
work with their shaver
Yeah,
and then
it's-
goes into a studio and shaves their face on the desk?
Are we sure that's what happened?
It's what it feels like.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. What else could it be? That you've had your hair cut and then you just shake your hair out on the desk?
And now this is something I need to address. I had a haircut on Friday.
Oh.
And I
You
got
did it.
I had a haircut on Friday, and I said to the guy, I'm going out, can you put wax in it and make sure there's no hair? So he like vacuumed it all off or
yeah.
something.
And
And so now I'm like, you know, because I have my haircut all the time and that never happened. So
No.
I worry that people are going to point the finger at me, but I definitely did not do
Well,
that.
and just on that front, a lot of people in the comments here have accused you of them being Keyzie pubes. And I'm going to back you here, Keyzie. It definitely wasn't Keyzie's pubes.
No.
How can you back me on that? What do you mean it
Well,
definitely
I know what your pubes look like, and they are not your pubes.
Yeah, they're much, much longer.
Yes.
Much longer.
someone,
I mean, we also have to consider the fact that they could be pubes.
Yeah, I don't think they are. They are
No.
too. They're a bit on the straight side. They're a different hair, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
I
a
guess
totally
so.
different hair. I mean, who do you really think? I mean, we can go through.
I think looking at the hair and based on previous behaviours,
Yeah.
my instinct was Minogue Stewart.
Right.
You know, because he's filthy.
Yes.
He's gross. He doesn't care about other people. He's the kind of guy that thinks it's funny to shave his head and put it on the desk. Like
Right.
he's a real gag.
He's a scumbag.
Play a prank type guy.
Yeah.
Well, my inclination is more, and I'm thinking of the commentary on Saturday night of the rugby.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking G Lane. I mean, we're talking filth.
Well, G Lane was in here with who? McConey?
McConey, yes.
I don't think it's McConey.
No.
Like, doesn't
Oh, I
like
think it was Matt Ward, actually.
Matt Ward. Well, he doesn't have any hair.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah,
rules
that's
him
true,
out.
yeah.
So, God, it's tough, isn't it? And
Yeah.
also, I think Tony Lyle did a day show during the weekend. He doesn't have any hair either.
Feels like it's Lane.
No, I can't go past Lane on this.
Also, the kind of behaviour.
Exactly.
I mean, he does the downstairs wristwatch. You know, he's got filthy behaviour riddled throughout his history.
Okay, so you guys are landing on G Lane. I'm going
Definitely.
Minogue Stewart. Do you want to point the finger at anyone else? Just those two? Because you've got the producer, Jeremy, who sits in this seat. Another
Well,
Jeremy.
Angie's not here anymore, so it can't be her.
Can't be
It's
Angie.
not Angie's fault. No, and they're dark hairs, and Angie has blonde hair. I mean, if she was trimming her hair, it would be blonde.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
blonde,
And
yeah.
these are distinctly black.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, look, New Zealand, have a look at the photo. It's up on the Radio Hauraki Instagram and also the Facebook page. Make your mind up and let us know your comments, and we're keen to get to the
It's
bottom
got to
of
be
this.
G Lane, surely.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going along very nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan, and vegetarian options. Reburger, redefining the norm.
Eat it.
Yeah,
So
good
good,
stuff.
fellas.
Hey, now, fellas, this is the time when we play the clip from the outro. And I don't know if you know this. I was looking at the numbers today of the Big Show outro podcast. 1.75 million
What, listens?
listens a day, daily.
Wow.
That is incredible.
You know, and when we're actually doing it, you don't really think of the fact that there's 1.75 million people listening to what we say.
Well, you can tell that by what we talk about.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, if we thought anyone listened to it, we wouldn't say any of that stuff.
No.
True.
Who gave you those numbers, by the way?
I just, you know, you can go on, there's a website that tells you all the potty numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the website?
Pottynumbers.co.nz.
It's pretty quick from you, Hoodie J. Nice man. Here's a clip from today's potty. It's called Tastes.
I love the humbleness, Keyzie, of your diet.
It's not humble at
Oh,
all.
it is
I eat
humble.
a ton of food.
I know you do.
No,
I
in
know
the
you
sense
do.
of your tastes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you're a
that's right.
good,
Yeah.
you're a good old fashioned Kiwi fella.
That's right. You're from, like, Thai Happy.
You like it. You like a sock.
You're
like
from Levin, motherfucker. The ultimate diss. You're from Thai Happy.
Yeah.
Nice place, though, by the way.
It is a lovely place. Yes.
Sorry, couple of things. Firstly, if you want to listen to that, search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your podcast from. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Secondly, Someone's text through here, Mike, on 3483. What the F is a downstairs wristwatch?
I'm assuming I can say this.
Because you said G Lane is operating one.
G Lane. Well, he did it at the post-match function after we lost the Cricket World Cup in 2015, I believe it was.
Yes.
Where he got out his downstairs and he wrapped it around somebody's wrist.
Tim Southey.
The Southey. Yeah.
Tim Southey had G Lane's
wrapped around.
Oh, gosh.
Having said that, Mogi, I've had it on my head.
Yeah.
He just rested it on my head while I was commentating, and I just felt this dense weight.
I thought you were wearing it like a beanie. So it was just sitting on your head.
Well, it did sort of go down past my ears.
Oh, tune Nirvana. Up next, actually, the Wise team list just came out.
Oh, how good.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Soundgarden there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday night. And as always at this time on a Tuesday night, we get into a bit of Wise chat.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the
Goose.
Warriors up to? Jase.
Yeah. Okay.
So good, fellas. The Wars are taking on the Melbourne Storm this Sunday at 4 o'clock. So it is the return of the Sunday afternoon Wars game.
It's return of the Mac.
They're at home?
They're at home, Amy Park in Melbourne. Now, traditionally, we go over to Melbourne and they pump us, and then we come back.
If my memory serves me, I think the last time we beat them over there was 2015.
Yes, and do you remember last season we had that all-timer game against them where we were ahead and then Xavier Coates, their winger, scored that amazing try.
And that was a turning point for our season.
That's right. That's where our season went down the toilet after we were leading against Melbourne.
Was that the one where there was that massive forward pass?
No. That was in the final of the year before, semi-final the year before.
Yeah, so we proved last year, where Melbourne were probably performing better than they are at the moment, that we can actually hold our own against them. It was just the last 7 minutes. I think they scored 2 tries and got away from us. So our defence this year has been the thing that defines us, though, Mogi. Looking at the team, the only change is that finally Rocco Berry, who was supposed to make his season debut in the centres, but then had a hamstring injury at training, he is officially back in the centres.
He's back, baby.
Which is great. He's a defensive-minded centre. He also chases nicely after those bombs.
Yeah.
Be good to see him back in the Wars jersey.
It will be interesting to see how he goes. I think he went well with Sean, and this is no slight on him by any means, but he looked great because you had Johnson putting up those big bombs, which gave him time to be able to close the gap.
That's right.
On the person returning the ball out of their end. But considering the kickers we've got, that's going to be unlikely moving forward. Now, Melbourne sitting in third on the table, Hoyte J.
Great.
And the Warriors in fourth.
Nice.
3v4, baby.
How good, man. Top of the table. How good's that, Hoyte J? You love the Wars, eh?
Totally, man.
Players we have to look out for from the Melbourne side is their spine, all 4 of their spine players. You've got Ryan Pappenhausen with the blonde mullet at fullback.
Pappy.
Little Pappy. You've got Cam Munster and Jerome Hughes in the halves. They are both 2 top elite tier halves.
Yeah.
Kind of what we're missing. You know, having a couple of elite halves is just a game changer. And then you've also got in jersey number 9, Harry Grant, their hooker, is I'd say the best hooker in rugby league. He's had a quiet start to the year, but I think we shouldn't rest on him because he could probably score a double against us quite easily. He's bloody crafty. But 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon Wars, it's back, which I'm excited about.
Oh, is it 4 o'clock on Sunday?
That's the first Sunday Arvo game
holy
we've had.
hecker, I was led to believe that there wasn't one of those until the 19th round. That's great. Great news.
I think it might not be a 4 p.m. till the 19th round Sunday at Mount Smart.
Right.
But this is pretty good timing.
Yeah,
so
good.
Hopefully it goes bloody well. And if you want the full rundown on the Wars, check out the Mad Monday podcast, which comes out tomorrow. Myself and Minogue Stewart from The Breakfast Show doing a bit of a preview, eh, Jase?
Pardon?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Tom Petty there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening, but right now it's time for a bit of acting chat with me, Keyzie.
The whole world is a stage.
What are you guys up to?
Acting chat with Jason Mike.
That's right, acting chat, which is where I have gone down the rabbit holes of several actors to figure out what
You've
makes
gone
them
down the
so
rabbit
great.
holes of actors.
Jace, support and extend, man. Yes, I've gone down their rabbit holes, Jace. Today's actor, so we've done some of the greatest actors ever. We've done Daniel Day-Lewis, we've done Mike Minogue, and we've done, who's the guy from The Godfather?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Next up, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
So Jack Nicholson, for me, the only thing I've really seen him in was The Departed in 2006, where I believe Martin Scorsese actually had to convince him to be a part of it.
Sure.
But am I right in saying that the reason, because he was in The Shining, he was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, he's won several Oscars. But what made him so great was A, his improvising was incredible, especially when playing those maniacal characters. And B, because he used to be a writer, he was better at bringing a character to life. Am I right in saying that?
What do you know, Jase?
It's interesting with Jack Nicholson because I struggled for a long time whether he was a good actor or not.
Right.
Because I found him a bit samey. I always got the vibe with him. He's Jack Nicholson being Jack Nicholson. But I've subsequently seen him in other films and I've gone, he is actually a very good actor.
Yes.
So, yeah, no, I think he's great.
So one of the things I was watching was, yes, he played, Jack Torrance in The Shining. He played Randall in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And, even Frank Costello in The Departed, where he improvised most of his stuff, throwing cocaine at the hookers on the ground and stuff like that.
He didn't improvise most of it. He rewrites all of his scenes.
All of it.
Yeah. So he rewrites everything and then he comes to set with offers.
Yeah, right.
And then there'll be stuff he improvises as well, but he's a very, very prepared actor, I think you'd say.
Right. And so I think As Good As It Gets, which was in 1997.
Yeah.
Was it like a rom-com?
Helen Hunt, yeah.
Helen Hunt. And I think
Greg Kinnear.
that was where he...
That was actually a very good movie.
He won the Academy Award.
Yeah.
He won an Academy Award, and that could actually be a movie that my wife and I could maybe watch.
Great movie.
And
yes, definitely
Great movie.
And I think that changed people's opinion on him just being Jack Nicholson.
That's where he played a kind of grumpy old neighbour, isn't it?
That's right.
Yes, but he was had a heart of gold.
I think he had OCD.
That's correct.
Yes.
Greg Kinnear was next door neighbour, his gay next door neighbour. I believe Helen Hunt was his nurse or something along those lines. Great movie.
Yeah,
Great
very
movie.
good. Your wife would love that, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
He is an adored member of the Hollywood elite.
Yes.
He is an absolute legend. He had a long relationship with Angelica Houston, who's the son of the director John Huston, who goes back, he's a legend in Hollywood. He made his big break was an Easy Rider.
That's right.
So that was the break of new cinema, new independent cinema. But prior to that, everything had been made by studios. All of the actors were were contracted to studios, and it was the same stuff being tuned out. And that was the beginning of independent directors coming through. So that was directed by Peter Fonda, who was the son of Henry Fonda and brother of Jane Fonda. And then in that film, you have Peter Fonda, Jack Nicholson, and Dennis Hopper. And that was an independent film, and that really spoke. That was about the Vietnam War, dropping out, getting high, just hitting the road, and doing nothing that your parents used to do. So that was a huge zeitgeist movie, huge cultural turning point movie. If you watch it, personally, I thought it was not great.
Well, the interesting thing about that is, I saw the budget for that was $400,000.
Yes.
I know at the time with inflation that's more than now, but still that is nothing.
Yeah.
And the second thing was he wasn't even supposed to have the role.
No.
Another bloke turned it down because he was doing some other movie, and so he just got it by chance.
Yeah, that's right. He was a mate, I think, from memory. And there's a scene where they sit around smoking weed, and they went through like 7 ounces doing that scene.
Yes.
And also the other a great interesting fact about Jack Nicholson is he was raised by his grandmother.
Right.
So he thought his grandmother was his mother, and he thought his mother was his sister.
His sister, that's right.
Yes.
And he only found out much, much later in life what the truth was, and that was that obviously back in the day, a young woman having a child wasn't good, so they came up with this ruse where his mother's
Very
mother
common
would do the upbringing.
That's right. And one last thing about Jack Nicholson as well is that later in his career, he'd literally organise all of his schedules and roles and contracts around whether or not he could watch the Lakers play.
Yeah, he was a big fan of the Lakers.
Yeah, well, there you
He's
go.
gone a bit doolally now, though, unfortunately.
Well, we don't know because
he's a recluse.
He's just dropped out of acting.
Yeah, he's just not interested
He's
anymore.
just not doing it. And God bless him. It will be a sad day when he goes.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be struggling financially, though.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday night. Now, along with our mates at Burger, we are in the process of creating the Backbone Burger.
We are. It's bloody exciting, and that gives us, puts our hands on the tools, doesn't it?
Sure does.
We get to get back in the kitchen there, see what kind of ingredients they've got in the kitchen, and then bang it all together.
Sorry, are we making the burgers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
At some stage, yes, we will be.
Yeah, we'll be in there banging them together, man.
Wow, that's exciting.
Now, we put it out on the Instagram there.
Sorry.
That's okay. We put it out on the Instagram and we want your suggestions, New Zealand. How's it looking, Keyzie? Any great ideas that are really sort of sticking out to you?
Yeah, you don't want to look at the Instagram? You got Instagram there.
Mine's playing up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll also say there, I've made a bit of a call about that hot sauce, and I've just said that because I'm not used to it. But what I do like, and somebody's called me a yellow belly on the old...
it's not quite what he said.
On the text machine there, but I think that's racist.
Sure.
Okay. But what I do like in a burger is a jalapeno.
Oh, I love jalapenos.
A jalapeno.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel, and this is just me, old Keyzie, barbecue sauce? Barbecue sauce.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't
Right.
like any kind of barbecue sauce.
Chips.
I don't like pizza.
You're right.
I don't even like barbecues.
Well, they taste completely different to the sauce.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, we'll scratch that.
I'll be honest, I'm a bit partial to a barbecue sauce.
Right, okay, well, maybe have it on half
No,
of
it's
the
back
burger.
on.
Yeah, well, no. But I don't want it on my burger, though.
We all have to... Oh, okay, well, why'd you...
Like if I've got an onion ring,
Just one?
yeah, I'll have a bit of Barbie sauce.
Oh, is that right? Is that how you work it out?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, I've got the old Instagram up here. By the way, Radio Hauraki or Hauraki Big Show. It's up on there. Tony has suggested spicy barbecue sauce and bacon. I love the sound of that.
Right.
And 2 burnt meat patties.
No, well, these are just parts of the burger, Jason.
Oh, right, okay.
So we know there's going to be 2 patties on it. That's a given, I think.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think we'd be mad not to.
Yes.
Actually, someone here suggested...
Cheese?
There'll probably be cheese on it, Mogi, yes.
Yeah, but what kind of cheese? Like a
now we're
smoked
talking.
cheese?
Let's drill
Maybe
down
a
on this.
smoked cheese.
Gouda?
No, I think a smoked cheese could be
Oh,
good.
because you smoke.
Totes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Smoked cheese is a good idea.
Yes.
Well, Princess Mai Mai on Instagram has suggested some Vietnamese flavours.
Oh.
Maybe some lemongrass.
Look, I'd like a bit of fresh herb in there for sure.
Lemon zest, an avo, and whipped feta smash.
Now, you're going to have a feeling about that, Jase. How do you feel about avocado on a burger?
Not good.
No.
Even
No.
I know it's popular with your chicken burger. Even then, I'm not a fan.
No.
Yeah, right, okay. Hash browns.
Yes.
That is from Tom Johnson. Now, I think, Jace, you've mentioned hash browns to me in private quite a few times.
Yeah.
So you obviously love them, eh? Don't
I
you?
love a hashy.
Yeah, you love it. Cheese balls, cheese poppers. Someone here has just said Keyzie. Butter chicken sauce, medium. I'd love that.
How do you feel? I don't know if you guys have had those jalapeno poppers.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Maybe a couple of those, shoved in there.
When they burst in your mouth, though,
Yeah.
it sprays hot cheese all over
your
God.
eyeballs.
Yeah, it's
God,
good.
it's so good.
I love it.
What do you mean your eyeballs?
Well, if you bite it, it goes into your eyeball.
Oh,
Have you
right.
not
Yeah. No, I usually just stuff the whole thing in my mouth and then it
Bursting
explodes.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
Actually, that's quite good, though, isn't it?
What?
The jalapeno poppers.
So put poppers in there, 2 meat patties. Look, keep the suggestions coming. 3483. Get yourself in the draw for a $50 night and day. No, a $50 Reburger voucher. So it's worth getting stuck in, fellas?
Sure is.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted this Tuesday evening. Mogi, what did you learn today?
I'll tell you what I learned, man. I learned that if a man takes out his downstairs and wraps it around somebody's wrist, it's referred to as a snakeskin watch.
Is that what it
Okay,
is?
yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's what I learned today. It's been a good day. It's been a good day.
As long as you learn something every day.
What about
fellas?
you, Keyzie? You mad son of a bee? Yeah, what'd you learn?
I learned, first of all, about the downstairs wristwatch.
You've not heard of that?
Never heard of it.
Have you not?
No, and I didn't realise that G-Lane did it to Tim Southey, of all people.
He didn't just do it to Tim Southey. I'll tell you off here who else he did it to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that on air.
No, probably not.
I also learned that it was most likely G-Lane who shaved either the hair on his head or his downstairs and left it all over the desk here at Hauraki.
Yeah, well, Jase was absolutely positive, wasn't he? He was throwing aspersions left, right and centre.
Well, it just made sense that he was doing the commentary on Saturday. That's, I think, the time frame when it happened.
Yeah.
And he's just the kind of animal, to to shave himself in a studio.
Why
just
in
to
a studio?
rack us
Why?
up. Yeah, well,
Why?
that's what I can't understand. I learned that some people are just animals.
The alternative is he brought the hair in from home.
Exactly, and just emptied it out.
Which-
And, because I did do a shave today, you know what I mean? And there's a hell of a pile of hair there. But someone coming into the studio and doing it makes no sense to me. It can only be G Lane.
Yeah, it has to be G Lane because it doesn't make any sense at all. Henceforth, G Lane.
Yeah. Hey, now listen, go and check out the Instagram account. Go and check out the podcast. Yes,
Also,
Keyzie.
if you ever need advice, meet pattynips69@gmail.com.
Till tomorrow. See ya!